I'm going to show you one of my most favorite flies, particularly on low clear water, autumn of the year. It works all year round, but it particularly works well on small streams. It's a sakasa kebari. It is a white Takayama variant. I use a number 10 hook. It's a competition hook. It has a very aggressive barbless point on it. Red tying thread, and just make a head mildly elongated like so. Put a half hitch in to secure the thread to the hook shank. Take a partridge feather, pull back the down and cut it and tie it so that the feather faces forward and the curve is away from you. Just like that. Take your hackle pliers and grab it and curve the fly around the shank. And as you wrap, just a couple wraps, wet your fingers and pull the feathers forward so that they stay out of the wrap, like so. Once you get most of the hackle on, then capture it with the thread, and you can either trim that off or just leave it, wet your fingers again and pull these errant feather fibers forward, just get them out of the way, and then wrap and secure just like that. I like to pull them, get them quite wet and pull them forward. Now at this point, take some standard peacock hackle, 3 or 4 strands is plenty, trim them, and then attach them in a standard fashion to the hook shank, pinch it and capture it just like so, and wrap slightly backwards. Now as you can see from this bobbin, this is one of Wasatch fly tying tools bobbins. It's called a Mitch's bobbin whirler. It's got a little dubbing hook on here, so you don't have to use a dubbing loop to capture your peacock herl. Essentially what you do is make the loop like so, wrap 4 or 5 times around to secure it, and then push up the little dubbing hook like this. Keep your finger in the dubbing loop, pull the herl down like this, and then push the hook up through, over the herl, and capture, snag that part and pull down tightly. So that essentially captures the herl between 2 red threads. Then slightly spin to make a dubbing, to make a chenille. You can see that this has, it's out of focus. Try to get it in focus. It has a little hoop, little hump. Push that up to the top of the hump, and then wrap your peacock collar behind your hackle like this. Try to get it to stay in place, and when you get to the end, just push up and push the tool backwards. You can then capture the rest of the peacock loop like that, and then trim it. Now you've got your peacock captured in 2 threads instead of just 1. It's very secure, it never comes unraveled. At this point, take standard white sewing thread, all-purpose cotton. Just start right behind the peacock like this, and just capture the red thread. and work your way down the curve. Trim that off. Now create your body just down around the shank a little bit to give it a little curved appearance. Come back up. Sewing thread is thicker than fly tying thread, at least standard fly tying thread, and so it's very easy to build up a body quickly. It also absorbs water and sinks. Take your whip finishing tool and just whip finish right behind the peacock. Pull it tightly and trim. Now your hackle is essentially dry, and there's the fly right there. It's a really nice all-purpose low water fly. It really catches fish for me, and you can tell it ties very quickly, and it's very robust, particularly the peacock herl. Since it's captured between two threads, it never comes undone.